Hello everyone, this is Professor Anand Dragade from KKV College of Food Technology, Nasik. So today we're going to learn about the ingredient and the manufacturing processes and packaging processes and the different equipments of the beverages. So let's move on for the next slide. So these are the list that is used. Though those are the list of ingredient that is used in the beverage processing. In that first one is water, sweeteners, coloring. In that also there is natural color is there, synthetic color is there, then caramel color, acidulants, then caffeine, flavor is there, certain fruit flavor if you are using, then fruit flavor are there. There are flavoring, emulsion and formulations, carbon dioxide and carbonation, and certain preservatives. So in this we going to see about these whole ingredients. The very first of all, the water. We all knows that it is a main ingredient of carbonated beverages, which is comprises about 90% of the total volume. The water which is used to preparation in carbonated beverages must be very potable standard. It must be follow all the standard regarding to the BIS or Indian standard, or we can see the FSSAI standards. So to meet those potable standard, we have to treat the water with the different treatments. So therefore water pretreatment is necessary to ensure the high standard of the finished beverages, to remove the microscopic and the colloidal particles. By this method, like coagulation is there, there is filtration is there, softening is there, then we have to adjust the pH also. So it is called as pH adjustment in the areas where water is poor quality. Then second one is disinfection and the chlorination remains the preferred method for the destruction of the microorganism. Certain chlorine or chlorine based substances are used to kill the microorganism that is harmful to the human consumption. Also we have to focus on the level of nitrites in the water that could be possible risk for the infants, so that must be low in water also. It may be also cause corrosion of tin plate and the perforation of the lining of cans. Deaeration of water is also required to facilitate subsequent carbonation and filling operation to minimize the foaming problem. Water used in the carbonated beverages must be possessing the following properties. So whatever the water that are we going to use for the processing of the any carbonated beverages must be in low alkalinity, in which it helps to check the neutralization of acid, otherwise it will affect the flavor or make decrease the preservation effect of the acid. So that is why water must be in the low alkalinity. Then iron and magnesium content must be in low concentration to prevent the reaction with the flavoring and the coloring compounds. Next one is no residue chlorine, as it affects the flavor directly and cause oxidation, because we know that chlorine is very oxidative in nature. There must be low turbidity and the color, which impact the attractive appearance of the drink. Organic matters and inorganic solid must be very low, as it provides nuclei for carbon dioxide, resulting in the beverage boiling and gushing at the time filling or the opening of the bottles. Water that are used in the carbonated beverages must meet these following standards. That is, alkalinity is not more than 50 ppm, total solid is not more than 50 ppm, then iron content, that is 0.1 ppm. Similarly with the magnesium, 0.1 ppm. Turbidity there must be the 5 ppm. Turbidity is not more than 5 ppm. Color of the water must be colorless. There is no residue found in the water. It is very important thing. Water must be odorless, tasteless, and organic matter no objectionable content. There are type of waters, that is soft water, moderately soft water, moderately hard water, then comes hard water, then have very hard, extremely hard nitrates. So amount of hardness is depend on the how much salt concentration are present inside the water. So if suppose soft water, generally soft water is considered as manufacturing of the beverages. The hardness of the soft water must be 0 to 50 mg per liter, and nitrate concentration is not more than 50 mg per liter. The water used for the carbonation beverage production is often subjected to the treatment to remove the various impurities and make it suitable for the production of the soft drinks. The water treatment include filtration, water softening, coagulation, chlorination, membrane filtration, ozonization. However, this sequence and the pre-treatment depends on the quality of water. Hardness have two types, that is temporary hardness and permanent hardness. Temporary hardness is due to the presence of some bicarbonate and calcium and the magnesium, and permanent hardness is due to the calcium magnesium chloride with the sulfide and the nitrates. If suppose temporary hardness plus we make a sum of temporary hardness and the permanent hardness, we get the total hardness. The measurement is expressed as equivalent concentration of the calcium carbonate in the milligrams per liter, or we can also use a ppm. Water used in the soft drinks should be ideally soft or medium soft. Sweetener serves the three basic functions in the carbonated beverages. First of all, it provides the body and the calorie. Sweetener used in primary in the carbonated beverage is crystal sugar, which must be follow very high purity. It is used in the form of sugar syrup, and the final concentration of sugar varies between the 8 to 14%. Other sweeteners like glucose syrup, invert syrup, high fructose corn syrup may be also used. Low calorie carbonated invariably contain high intensive sweeteners or artificial sweeteners such as saccharin is there, aspartame is there, or sucralose is there. There are so many sweeteners are present, and depending on the product, those sweeteners are added. These are the three types of the sweeteners, that is natural or synthetic sweetener. As the word shows, natural means which is derived from the food source, as the term as natural, that is crystal sugar is there, or we can say cane sugar, beet sugar, glucose syrup manufactured from the maize, starch, honey is there. And in the synthetic it comes like saccharin is there, aspartame, acesulfame K. Non-nutritive and non-nutritive sweeteners. Certain sweeteners are metabolized in the body and generate energy, hence it is termed as nutritive. And caloric sweeteners. Nutritive sweeteners are also cause dental caries or dental problems, we can say. Sweeteners that are metabolized but do not contribute towards the energy significant are called as non-nutritive or non-calorie sweeteners. Nutritive sweetener gives the nutrition, or we can say it provide the calories, while non-nutritive sweeteners does not provide any type of calorie. Again, third, regulation of high intensity sweeteners. The classification of sugar on the basis of quantity required to the given equivalent sweetness give rise to categories, that is regular or high intensity. High intensity sweetener requires much less amount for yielding the similar sweetener's intensity. All low calorie sweeteners are considered to be high intensity sweeteners. These are the some list of the sweeteners that are used in the beverages. and here is the sweetness relative to the sucrose. If we see the aspartame is 2 times more sweeter than the sucrose, and if we see again the saccharin, it is 300 times more sweeter than the sucrose. So these are few examples that are used in the food manufacturing for the sweetness purposes. Coloring are used in the processed food to improve the appearance and thus also influence the perception of the texture and the taste. The colors are from permitted additives in the beverage to provide different shades and improve the aesthetic quality of the product. Food color are added in the beverage because of the following reasons: to give the attractiveness. Very first thing, to give the attractive appearance to the food that would be otherwise look unattractive. Then for the production identification, as majority of fruit beverages as characterized by the color of the fruit which is used in the formulation. To ensure the uniformity of the color due to the natural variation in the color intensity because of variation in the harvesting period, variety, etc. Intensification of the color naturally occurring in the fruits and vegetables. Simple thing, it makes the food very attractive and gives a very nice appearance. So that is why color are used in the food. Caramel color, these are mostly class 1 preservative, we can say. That is used in the carbonated soft drinks, teas, lemonade, fruit and powdered drinks. It is basically burnt sugar. If we burn the sugar, the caramel will form, and we can add this into these beverages. Acidulant, the main thing is the purpose to add the acidulant in the beverages, such as there is a citric acid is there, malic acid is there, formic acid, tartaric acid, phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid is mostly used in the cola types of beverages. It enhances the palatability by balancing the sugar acid ratio. It also enhances the flavors. It acts as a thirst quenching by increasing the flow of saliva. Act as a buffer also to control the acidity level, and it acts as a mild preservative by regulating the pH. These are the main functions to add the acidulant in the beverages. Then flavor. There are again 3 types of flavor. Natural flavor is there, then natural identical flavors are there, synthetic flavor is there. So why there is need to add the flavoring materials? To create a totally new taste, to enhance and extend around or increase the potency of flavor already present, and stimulation of the flavor perception of the expensive flavors also is there. So word shows only that it improves the flavor of the product. Carbonation. Carbonation is nothing but the addition of the carbon dioxide in the beverages. It must be operating under the pressure system and temperature of the liquid, contact between the liquid and the CO2. The affinity of liquid for CO2, affinity decreases as sugar content increases. Okay, the presence of other gases, these are the things we have to take in consideration while determining the degree of the carbonations. Carbonation is nothing but the simply addition of the, or we can say purging of the carbon dioxide in the beverages. It is actually inert in nature. It does not impart any other taste to the beverages. So it is very very important thing. It gives the fizziness to the liquid, a sparkling flavor to the liquid. That is why it has been added to the beverage. Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide beverage contain carbon dioxide which sparkles the beverage and impart the fizziness. CO2 is inert and non-toxic and tasteless. Very the thing is taken in consideration that it is soluble in liquid, where its solubility increases when the temperature of liquid decreases. and it can exist as the gas, liquid or solid. CO2 produce carbonic acid when dissolved with the water, which in combination with the other ingredient produce acetic and the characteristic biting taste of the carbonated water beverages. Preservative such as benzoic acid is there, sorbic acid is there, as used to in the soft drinks. The pH range between 2.5 to 4. It is most effective for the benzoids, and the sorbic acid 6.5 is most effective. It is inactivate the yeast, bacteria, and the molds also. Sorbic acid and benzoic acid is only effective against the yeast and the bacteria. So these are the manufacturing process for the beer and wine. So first of all, we have to take a grapes, we have to crush it, then we have to press for the juice extraction, then juice we have to be transferred in the fermentation tank. There is maturation is there, and then we have to the after fermentation we have to fining, we have to filter the material or juice, or we can say the wine, and our wine is ready for the bottling purpose. Similarly with the beer. This is the manufacturing process of carbonated beverages, that is sugar, sweetener is there, then syrup preparation, water pretreatment, water deaeration, we have to mix or blend, we have to chill it, then we have, if suppose if we are doing carbon dioxide purging, the carbonation is there, and at the last, bottle filling. So this is whatever the ingredient that are used for the certain beverage preparation. Thank you.